Hey, tonight you're not rushing. You're not running errands. You're not checking anything. You're thinking. It's the 4th century BCE, somewhere in Athens. And you're a philosopher. Not the famous kind necessarily. You're not Socrates or Plato, but you might have shared a bench with them, or passed them in the agora, or nodded politely while they debated something too loudly, too early in the morning. Your day begins with soft light sneaking through the cloth of your window. The air is still cool, just before the heat rolls in. You sit up slowly on a thin straw mattress, bone stiff from yesterday's sitting and yesterday's thinking. There's no rush. Thought doesn't like to be chased. You wash your face with a splash of cold water from a clay basin. Then drape your himation, the light wool cloak, over one shoulder. It's worn, a little itchy, but it does the job. You step outside. The street is dusty. The city isn't loud yet. A few merchants are setting up stalls. Somewhere nearby, a goat bleats with too much confidence. Your first stop, the agora. Here's your mainstream fact. The agora was the heart of the city. Part market, part town square, part open-air podcast studio. People bought figs, argued politics, and yes, talked philosophy, loudly, with hand gestures. You wander through. A friend calls to you. He's standing beside a marble column, mid-rant, trying to explain why happiness and moderation are secretly the same thing. You nod, offer a thoughtful, and keep walking. You're not in the mood for debating yet. You grab some bread, a fig, and a bit of diluted wine. You eat as you walk. You like the way your sandals sound on the stone, soft and regular, like a thought becoming clearer. You reach your favorite spot, a shady olive grove just outside the city walls. Quiet, breezy, the cicadas are warming up. You sit on a flat rock. Your cloak drapes gently around you. And now, finally, you begin. Not talking, thinking. You turn over ideas slowly. What is justice, really? Is the soul like a flame, or more like a breath? Why do people enjoy music that makes them sad? Here's your fringe tidbit. Philosophers often taught while walking. Some claimed the body had to move for the mind to move. Others just liked the breeze. You write on a wax tablet. The stylus scratches faintly. You erase half of what you wrote, not because it was wrong, just because it could be better. You pause. Watch a bird hop between two branches. You wonder if birds think in questions, or if they just are. Later, you're joined by a few students. They sit cross-legged. Some are attentive. One is already drowsy. You don't mind. You speak softly, not to convince, just to invite them in. You ask a question, then let it hang in the air, like the scent of olive bark. What is the good life? One student says pleasure. Another says virtue. A third says not being here during the hot season. You all laugh. That one might be right too. You sit until the light turns golden and the shadows grow long. Someone brings you water. Another gives you a small scroll. Someone else's argument. Someone else's thoughts. You'll read it later. Or not. There's time. You head home as the sun dips low, painting Athens in gold and rose and shadow. Here's the strange magic of it all. Being a philosopher isn't about knowing things. It's about not knowing. Comfortably, it's about asking questions softly enough that the world might actually answer. You wash your hands, light an oil lamp, sit beside it, eyes heavy. And as you lie down on your modest bed, under a simple roof, in a city filled with opinions and figs, you smile. Because even if you found no answers today, you asked the right questions, and that's enough. Sleep now, thinker. You've earned your rest.